It's good, fun.
We're right here, we're doing something
and then they're getting a lot of money for it, but it's an awful routine about because they were missing out. So they tried to make sure that the money coming through Northern Port and the South was into that. Come the election of Abraham Lincoln, he was elected without a single vote in the southern states. He wasn't even on the ballot in some states. And the South decided that they were going to follow the precepts of the Declaration of Independence, because it states that you do not use your government to your right and your duty to overthrow them or to lead them. And they chose to lead. South Carolina seceded first and demanded that Fort Sumter and Charleston Harbor enter the federal troops as they were now on Confederate soil. Abraham Lincoln had to sneak into Washington the White House in Richmond, and the two sides were drawn up. The election Louisiana Tigers, these wild regiments, French military behavior, with the picket line coming out, of a federal skirmish line to see what's going on. Federals have guards, and the Confederates have come across them. Now they're testing to see what's ahead. Using skirmishers to cover large areas of land quickly, a very efficient method. Remember that they are using on April 14, 1861, the only casualty is a donkey. The war that ended up 600 yards. But the tactics are still Napoleonic. If you look at the men, you can see they're formed up in 4 and in battle lines of 2. They use trench warfare.
How many there are?
They did not have barbed wire. It was not invented until 1867.
The ring. You see the ring?
That was so cool.
Mate, that's
The power. And if you wonder why English people would be interested, the fact is 50,000 British people fought in the American Civil War. Some ex-soldiers who now wanted to do something and had nothing to do. Some mercenaries, some who had just moved there and now found themselves fighting for the land that they thought would be their new home. Some fighting for one side or the other, whichever they felt most common with. And in fact, England nearly ended up coming in on the side of the Confederacy before the end of the war. It was made in Liverpool. The last event of the Civil War was the salute line, the Union line. You see a man dressed in white with a green sash. He is the surgeon. You might think it's strange. Why look so obvious? But that is the point. He's a surgeon. You don't shoot somebody who can save your life. 1 in 10 would die on the battlefield as a result of wounds. 1 in 4 would die of disease. Most of that blood poisoning. Thought infection could be a good thing. Taking bandages off infected men, putting on those who did not have infection to encourage what they call healthy suppuration. The decorate was intolerant. Pennsylvania, known as the Bucktails, wheel into position against the Louisianans. As the Missouri boys reposition themselves to face off against the Tennesseans and Arkansas batteries, all part of the Confederate Army. And if you look behind the Confederate Army, you will now see the black flag. It means no quarter. Bucktails retire, fighting their way if they can, but facing off against in addition to their muskets, sports a vicious bowie knife that they are not afraid to use. Reforming their lines, the Union leave their dead on the field. A good soldier was expected to be able to fire 3 aimed shots a minute, and his musket could glow red with the heat. The Louisiana Tigers retire, leaving wounded and dead on the field. To pick up because of the load, and it wasn't unknown to find a ramrod stuck 20 feet up a tree where a terrified soldier had forgotten to remove it before firing, and the gun had kicked and left the ramrod in position. If you get the chance to go to places like Gettysburg, you can still see them today.
Stand in this line!
So the Federals think they're going to chase, but their officer calls them back. Now is not the time. Stand your ground and keep up the fire as the Confederate forces advance. Both sides equally determined. been flown, they were warned. If they can capture the flag, they'll take that too. It's the honour of the regiment. Soldier or the scream of the rebel yell. And if you have hearing aids, remember, I suggest you turn them off. Watch the officer's sword.
Aye!
Get it right, guys. A jolly good volley there. They are now going to cap off and make sure the weapons are clear, because if we are going to charge you with bayonets, we don't want to do it with a loaded musket. All clear on the Union side? Because our guns are not obviously loaded with bullets, you can't feel if your gun's gone off. It can misfire. And one of them did. Oh! That means the Confederates will have to...
I'll leave a 10 and 20 money. More! Shot! Bayonet!
Just lining up, dressing on the colours. They are saluting you, ladies and gentlemen, the men and women of the Southern Skirmish Association.
It's quite safe to do this at this distance. If you go in closer range, you'll have to either attack or retire.
I see what you mean. Well, I used to do Palace Bridge in Worcester each year, and that was known for the cavalry charge. You had combined big cavalry charge, blue coats, and what was the parliamentarian, all the parliamentarian, and it was spectacular. It was they created a big cavalry charge. And it must have been about 1960.
Quite lucky to take a light breeze, moving the motorway fairly quickly. It could become a real problem. It was considered quite essential in 17th century warfare to get that wind in your head, and it was supposed to drip down on him to obscure his vision.
I don't know that. It's a battalion support gunner. Yeah. Oh, British battalion. On the stack of it, not my